is my idea for my final major project. It's called The Echo of the Damned. It's a psychological horror that's going to be based in the cathedral. There's the plot and the idea, but quick summary. It's about a man struggling with a lot of mental health issues who wants to find God as a way to like reinvent himself, but it doesn't turn out that way as most horror movies don't. He ends up praying, and he hears a voice, thinking it's his own delusions. He gives into it, believing he's being spoken to by God, but he isn't. It's some sort of demon, monster, whatever you want to call it, that is basically trying to take over and they could mess with his head. How I got the idea was while filming a promotional project at the cathedral with Sam and Aidan. We were doing a little bit of exploring during some free time, and we found some really cool and interesting places around the cathedral that just sparked the idea for us to make a horror movie. And with their permission, I've decided to use it as my FMP because it wasn't meant to just be a little side idea. But I struggled massively coming up with all this, so it will seem a bit rushed or that I can't do it. Very short. Was there any questions?
So the people in the cathedral don't mind you filming there?
If you ask, I doubt they would. I just think if I can reach out to some people like Callum, they'll be able to do it.
Because you know when we had to do that interviews,
Yeah.
we had to ask if we could like record the voices. So I reckon you could film with that if you asked.
Anyone else? Yes, Jenna.
How long's it going to take for you to film it?
Well, I want it to be at least 10 minutes, but pushing it to about 7.
Right.
Because I feel like anything below that would be like it's cramped for time. Yes, Hayden.
Have you got any idea who's acting in it, or?
No, but I have an idea of how I want the person to look.
So you've got character, you've done some character development.
Yeah.
Is that on your blog? Yeah. So you just say you got permission to film?
I'm going to reach out as soon as possible because it was only 2 weeks ago now that we were filming the cathedral and for a promotional video that they weren't interested in. So.
I think you need to reach out as soon as possible because you can be charged for that. I think you want money, so I would find that out, and then if not, maybe could you possibly transfer it to a church?
Possibly, yeah.
So how are you going to reach your audience as well? Like once the film's made?
Well, what do you mean? How would I reach my audience?
Yeah, like how are you gonna like show the film? Like where are you gonna put it?
Probably just on YouTube or something like that. Yes,
What's the age group targeted for?
probably like just teenagers. It won't be anything like massively crude that people can't watch. So.
Yeah.
But it will play a lot into like the characters' like mental health more than the actual like scary stuff in the movie.
Right, yeah.
Because a lot of my films I plan on making when I'm older will involve mental health. Yes, Lana?
Are you going to get? Is anybody else working with you to make this?
Sam will be recording and I've asked Aidan to write it for me. We'll write the script.
What's your role within the project?
But my involvement?
Yeah.
Directing.
Okay. Are you going to do the edit as well?
Yeah.
Have you considered who might be helping you on sound and lighting?
Not yet.
Um,
I will have all these details smoothed out by the time it's being filmed.
Yeah. Just so it's something to keep in mind. Just this is more of a general thing as well. If you're filming in a place like a cathedral or a church, there might be a limitation for power. So using things like the redheads might not be possible. So you might need to use battery-powered lights, which we do have, but everyone needs to make sure that you get your equipment requests in as soon as possible. Ideally, for no longer than 3 working days that's a booking period at a time. But that could be Friday, the weekend doesn't count, could be back on Tuesday.